Very, very shy. Dwarf mongoose. Those beady little eyes. Very alert and very aware, and it seems that they're also taking a bit of a lazy, slow morning. Most likely they slept in this termite mound last night. It's an ideal termite mound, lots of holes and cavities in it. And again, like I keep saying with most of the animals out here, there's so much food at the moment, such an abundance of food, whether you eat grass or leaves or insects or whatever you're eating. It's a lot of it around. It's really a season of plenty so far. So same with these mongoose, they can afford take it a little bit easy, maybe stay in a bit longer, drink some more coffee, talk a bit more, hang around, discuss a few things, and then only go out and feed later in the morning. There's no big rush, there's a lot of food. So it's a good thing for them to be able to spend a lot of social time together, lots of grooming and cleaning and social bonding. Something that they would need to do a bit more of as well is the grooming side especially. Also, because of these good conditions, there's a lot of parasites around, just walking in the grass, lots of ticks, so they need to spend maybe a little bit extra time making sure that they keep each other and themselves spotless and clean. Just look at that, isn't that adorable? A little bit wary of the car, not too trusting. Looking around, just checking out other possible threats as well. Could also be that this group is now on their way out, about ready to leave the termite mound, which is why we're not seeing the others come up here. This one is maybe just playing sentry, checking out the environment or the area, being on watch essentially, and then the others will start moving away into the grass and this one will follow. And as they move along, there will always be at least one of them, quite often more than one, somewhere up on a branch or on a high point, or just sitting somewhere that it can see around on sentry duty. Excuse me. Lovely bushveld sounds in the background. Franklin's calling. A few birds here and there, but the sound of the Franklin is very unanimous with the bush. I just love these little guys. I can look at them forever. A little bit of a teddy bear feel to them as well. Little round ears, very soft, fluffy looking face. Nose always testing the air as well. Very good sense of smell. They use the sense of smell a lot when looking for food. Stick their nose into leaves and under bark and so on, sniffing out little grubs and insects to eat. You can see again how tall the grass is. Obviously a steenbok is the smallest antelope we do get in this area, but it's not minute, probably 30 odd centimeters, 40 centimeters at the shoulder, top of the ears maybe a bit more. Shows you how tall the grass is. Quite easy for it to disappear into it. Like I've said before, maybe one of the cutest of small antelope. Beautiful little guy. actually a little girl, to be honest. Young male in the foreground here, this one just looking up with those sort of sharp little horns. Two females and a young calf. Let's go a bit forward again. Such beautiful markings. Look at all the details. Obviously the stripes and the spots on the side of the body. Also look at the chest. Beautiful V there on the inside of the legs. Spots on the face as well. Gorgeous antelope. You can quite easily see the resemblance, or the relation if you want, to kudu. We saw some kudu earlier. Also quite large ears. Also the stripes very, very similar. Just smaller. Nyala, maybe a bit more like bushbuck. They specialize more in really living in riverine areas, thick bushy areas, whereas kudu like thicker stuff but sort of more widespread into savanna and mixed bushveld areas as well. The adult, what they're eating at the moment, you can see she's eating or chewing a little bit funny. There we go, she's going to spit it out. Maybe it's a marula. Let's see if she's just chewing that basically to get the fleshy part off the pip. Marula is the same family as mango, so it's got a very hard pip in the middle, and then it's got a very fleshy fibrous fruit around the outside, and it's very tasty, but it's also very high in sugar and very high in vitamin C. And that's what these nyalas are looking for at the moment. Don't know what this little one is up to. Wants to go discover the world by itself. Beautiful bushy tail as well. Oh, touching. I think Mama was getting a bit worried about this little female calf just walking away, so she came closer and just sort of through body language told her to come back. There's a young male again. He's starting to get the darker color now. If you look carefully, his neck area is starting to get darker, but over the next 6 months he'll get the more male coloration. At the moment the body still looks very much like a female. Of course with Nyala they actually have the biggest visual difference between male and female of all the different antelopes. The males are much darker, almost like a chocolate brown, whereas the females tend to stay that sort of reddish color. And this guy's just starting that transformation now. Look at those markings, so stunning.